Hey y'all, what it do? My name's PaisliePanda, and I'm a variety horror content creator here on, I guess, YouTube and Twitch. So, all the links and descriptions that you follow me, those are down below. Also, I'm actually from the future. It doesn't sound right, I know, but you'll be checking out some stuff I previously recorded, going over the Nightmare patch as a whole, as well as the Nightmare balance patch. Because the balance patch actually dropped today with a new hotfix happening just now. So let's get you up to speed with everything that's been going out with Phasmophobia, starting with PaisliePanda from the past, and then catching back up with me from the future. So, thank you in advance. Hey y'all, my name's PaisliePanda. I'm looking forward to doing some science here. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm an official Phasmophobia content creator. Here today to bring you the Phasmophobia Nightmare update. This was posted on the 25th. What I'm going to do now is actually go over the update as a whole, as well as the hotfix, and I will cover that at the end, just so we can be as up-to-date as possible. Nightmare Update 4.0, a haunted campsite, new ghost types, difficulty changes, and more. Welcome back. We've got some news for you. We've had reports of paranormal activity near an old campsite. We need you to investigate as soon as possible to find out the cause of these ghostly sightings. New paranormal entities have also started to reveal themselves in several haunted locations. Be careful out there. The weather has become a lot more intense recently, and it may hinder your investigations. Maple Lodge Campsite, a brand new medium-sized map featuring picnic areas, games, multiple tents, a log cabin, and a haunted lake. Map Lodge Campsite has more unique objects, higher object density, and more visual detail. Minimum specification computers should have no issues, but if you have outdated hardware, you may see FPS drops, meaning some of your frames per second. In the future, other locations will receive a new truck mini-map design to be consistent with Maple Lodge Campsite. And you'll notice that in the van. It's really wonderful looking. I'm very impressed with it personally. It looks very nice. And in fact, it makes it easier to conceptualize the map before entering. Difficulty rework. All difficulties have received a major overhaul. We hope these changes make each difficulty feel more unique and provide more options for players of every skill level. Here it says a percentage of doors will now randomly start open, depending on difficulty. That's a really important thing to note, because this is something that can be very helpful to help you locate a ghost. But when I move forward into some of these difficulties, we'll see why. Ooh, this changes a lot. Amateur, recommended for new ghost hunters. Long time setup, long hunt grace period, short hunt duration, sanity pill restore a lot of sanity. Regain half of your lost equipment's value if you die. Intermediate level, the standard ghost hunting experience. Average setup time, average hunt grace period, average hunt duration, sanity pills restore some sanity. Use box starts off. Fewer places to hide. Regain some of your lost equipment's value if you die. Professional or experienced ghost hunters. The ghost can very rarely change its preferred room after moving. No setup time. Short hunt grace period. Long hunt duration. Sanity pills restore little sanity. Use box starts off. Much fewer hiding places. And last but not least, we have Nightmare difficulty. A new difficulty for the top ghost hunters, designed to be a challenge mode for those seeking the most intense gameplay Phasmophobia has to offer. Ghosts will not reveal one type of evidence, meaning they will only reveal two. You will only receive two pieces of evidence. The ghost will sometimes change its preferred room after moving. No setup time. Shortest hunt grace period. Long hunt duration. Kills extend the current hunt's duration. Sanity pills restore much less sanity. Fuse box starts off. Almost no hiding places. Paranormal interference has damaged some of your monitoring equipment. And it has. By some, a lot. And it's beautiful, honestly. It's... It makes you really, really value your time in the house. From what I've seen, it's just chef kiss so far. Dev team, thank you. And I look forward to seeing how this progresses, especially when Horror 2.0 comes out. And don't think I didn't notice what happened there at Maple Lodge at the lake. I saw. We'll all see. As long as you head to the pier. That's all I'll say. Weather. Each time you start a contract, the location will have different weather, adding new layers of gameplay and making each contract feel unique. Change in temperature will make finding the ghost location more difficult. Rain or wind will impair your hearing, and thick fog will reduce visibility. And the weather here is listed: clear skies, fog, light rain, heavy rain, strong wind, light snow. I really enjoy light snow myself. It's very beautiful. You have Ouija Board. The Ouija Board didn't make as much sense as we'd like, so it's been revamped. You now trade sanity for information and are penalized less if you don't get a response. The Ouija Board will now lower your sanity greatly when the ghost responds. If the ghost doesn't respond, you will only lose a small fraction of sanity. Demons had their weakness changed to reflect these changes. Here we have new. Several new ghost types have been cited. These new ghost types: Onryo, the Twins, Obake, and the Raiju. When crouching, the player's collider now shrinks to match the player model. Ghosts will now disrupt electronic equipment whenever they are visible. Ghost can now blow out lighters similar to candles. To be noted, it wouldn't matter because you still should be able to light your smudge stick as long as you have that lighter in hand. Using the walkie-talkie will now attract the ghost during hunts. For some reason, I feel like that happened before. The walkie-talkie will now only play static sounds when near the ghost. Lighters and candles will now extinguish when outside in heavy rain and when thrown. The truck map screen has received new icons. The ghost can now interact with several showers in certain locations. You can now place sound and motion sensors on floors. You'll love to see it. There is quite a bit of changes. I also took a moment to zoom in the text to make it a bit easier for us all. So, continuing on. Changes. All ghosts' base speed and acceleration when chasing a player has been slightly increased. Very much so true. Psycho's done some wonderful coverage of that if you'd like to go check him out. Ghost hunt duration has been lowered on small and medium maps. Fingerprints now disappear after 60 seconds. Attic and basement ghosts now roam less often. Attic and basement ghost will now only roam to the next floor and not the other side of the map. I'm fairly excited for this. I feel like your attic and basement ghosts were probably notoriously the most difficult ones, but to have a bit more of a better range on them is very good. No. So thank you. All contracts are now selectable at all times on the map screen. There you go. So now you don't have to enter and then exit and then enter and then look and then leave and then exit. And you just enter and then you choose where to go. It's amazing. Now, the only other thing I think that might be kind of cool to see, I don't know if you agree with me, but you can leave a comment down below and let me know. But I think it'd be pretty cool to have just a random map. Choose your difficulty. Go. It's not much, but I mean, if you wanted something that's truly random, what better way? The contract difficulty will now default difficulty you played last. That's nice as well. The map description has been replaced with a difficulty description. The bone can now be a random bone from the human body and has new visuals. And they are nice. Y'all should go check them out. And what body bone pieces have you gotten so far? Ghost footsteps can now only be heard when the ghost is moving. Changing screen resolution in the journal now offers confirmation. Freezing temperatures, evidence, has been changed to account for the new weather update. For the new weather, requiring a lower reading on the thermometer. Breath has been unchanged. The fuse box on and off indicator has been split into 2 different lights, instead of one that changes color. That's really nice. I didn't recognize that small change, but now I'm gonna have to go look out for that. That's amazing to see there. Thank you. Thank you so much for these small changes, these small detail updates here. Ghost sounds will now fade out instead of abruptly stopping. Ghost handprints and footprints have received new textures. And it's very cool when you see with the new ghost. I digress. Lights will now turn off when swapped into your inventory. Ghosts can now blow out candles when the lights are turned on. Several rooms have been renamed. On Edgefield, Bleasdale Inn, Grafton. All ghost events will now last a minimum of 1 second. Window knocks will now give noise on the parabolic. The heartbeat will now fade in and out. The volume has also been lowered. Several photo frames have had their photos replaced. And that one, that really gets my heart. I'm just going to take a moment to share the photos that you can see in Phasmophobia that are indeed my cute pup and my sweet boy that actually passed last week, and it's a very nice way to be able to memorialize him because he is a gentle giant, southern gentleman boy, that Toby boy. Alrighty, y'all. I grabbed my sweet boy so y'all can see him. My Artie, yeah, right. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's the bestest. So the three sweet boys up there, well, there's 2 sweet boys. You see this one right here, who really does enjoy this. Look at him. He's just now happy. He likes to lay his little head right here. But nonetheless, so this is Artie, my sweet, sweet boy. He's an American Eskimo. He's pictured there in the middle. That picture was actually taken in Washington. And on the other side, that's Oregon that you see, actually. That's pretty cool. And the big black lab, that is Toby. Had him since I was in my freshman year of undergrad, so it was quite a while. But not too long. But you can see how big he is, because I'm not very little, and I am holding him, and he is very big. And then, of course, you can see his big mouth and his big yawn. That's good old Toby. Isn't that right, Artie? Ooh, that's a big yawn. No. Oh, you want my arm. You're like, okay, I sleep now. Is this all I am to you, pillow? Ooh, I think so. I'll put you on the bed. You want to go on the bed? There you go. Wanna lay down? That is Artie again in the middle, and Toby on the sides. I just wanted to share that with y'all because I can't believe they're in the game, and that's really cool. Again, rest in peace, Toby. I love you very much. Sweet, sweet boy. Ah, wonderful, wonderful dogs. Again, I'm just very, very shocked to see it happen, and wow, blessed. Blessed. Okay, so back to the update. We have some fixes in this update. Fixed grammar and punctuation for English in the journal on several pages. Fixed a bug where ghosts would not always do their walking animation for ghost events. Fixed a bug where only the host can turn their car alarm off. Woo. Fixed a bug where the salt placement highlight was visible on walls after looking at the floor. Fixed a bug where you can place salt on the prison staircase inside the wall. Fixed a bug where no code in clipboard, and none weren't translating. Fixed a bug where the footstep sounds would continue after you have stopped moving. Fixed a bug where the hunt wouldn't end if the host left during the hunt. Fixed a bug where having multiple monitors with different resolution scale would crash the game. Fixed a bug where the ghost would sing while making hunting sounds at the same time. Why would you fix that? That should be put in nightmare mode. That's nightmare fuel right there, baby. Let's go. Fixed a bug where you could hold a tripod with a camera during a hunt and the ghost wouldn't find you. Oh, what a time to live. I remember that. Fixed a bug where the bloom option buttons were backwards on the main menu. Were the bloom option buttons? What are bloom option buttons? I'm not certain what's happening there. Fixed a bug where you could see dots through walls, where there was no dots projector. Fix an exploit where you can use a camera on a tripod to trick the ghost into thinking you were inside. Remember that. Happy hunting. Says if you experience any issues or want to give feedback, please join our Discord. And that would just be discord.gg/Phasmophobia. But don't you worry, I will list all those socials down below. Go over this newest hotfix as well, because I think it's important that we stay up to date. The fixes include fixed a bug where the wall lights on Grafton and Bleasdale didn't work. Fixed a bug where you couldn't leave Grafton and Bleasdale after a hunt. Fixed an issue where you would get big performance drops when the campfire was lit. Fixed a bug where the ghost would not leave or enter the female toilets. Fixed a bug where the ghost could get stuck on the generator. Fixed a bug where the ghost could swap room from the basement to the top floor in Professional and Nightmare on Ridgeview. Whew. Several performance improvements for all weather effects. This game version will remain the same. Fantastic. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you like, feel free to give a thumbs up and or subscribe. It definitely does help, and it means the world to me. Maybe we could do something fun for 100 subscribers on the channel here. Feel free to also jump in the Discord and hang out in the Twitch. I have my schedule posted in Discord and on Twitter. I like to play a lot of spoopy games. Usually start 1 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays and 9 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. That's again, PST. Look forward to seeing you. Much love, many blessings. Thank you so much again, and I'll see y'all. Alrighty, welcome back. Now we will be going over the Nightmare Balance patch. I am very happy with what I have seen so far, and even more excited to go play this week. Without further ado, let's check out this new Nightmare Balance patch. Checking out new Ouija Board functionality, fingerprints and fog changes, bug fixes and optimization. Hey everyone, we hope you've been enjoying the Nightmare update as much as we have. We're currently in the process of making ghost personalities and abilities more unique to help with identifying them in Nightmare difficulty. This will come in the near future balance patch. For now, here's some fixes and changes for you that should hopefully make everything feel more polished. Ouija Board. To help combat certain ghosts being very difficult to identify, we've added some new questions to the Ouija board so that you can get a rough idea of what your sanity percentage is. The Ouija board is now guaranteed on Nightmare difficulty, meaning wherever it spawns, now you just gotta go find out where it's located. Different questions will give different responses. You can now ask the Ouija board what your sanity is in different ways. Combining these responses can give you a very good idea of your sanity. Asking about your sanity will only drain your sanity a very small amount. Less useful Ouija board questions will now drain your sanity much less. Some Ouija board spawn points have been moved to avoid clipping with hiding place blockers. I am very excited to science. Additionally, one thing I would like to note, in the Nightmare Balance patch that just came out, they fixed a bug where your sanity would drop to 0 when using the Ouija board. Ghost changing preferred room is now tied to sanity. Higher sanity, less room changing. Amazing. Can't wait to see this implemented. Definitely a great quality of life change here. There is now a shortcut from the entrance area to the campfire in Maple Lodge campsite. You'll love to see it. Heavy Rain has received new visuals. More photos have been added. I do believe these are some pet photos, so be on the lookout. Shout out again to Artie and Toby. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Weather can now come through the grated ceilings in the prison cell blocks. Wow. I can't wait to see this. Some additional changes here. Ghosts now have a maximum range for changing preferred rooms. Goryo will now always give dots evidence on nightmare difficulty. Obake will now always give fingerprints evidence on nightmare difficulty. Fingerprints now have 100% chance to spawn instead of 75%. Fingerprints now last 2 minutes before fading out. Obake's strength has been adjusted to accommodate the fingerprint changes. Fingerprints can now be left on small tents, picnic benches, cooler boxes, wooden post, and log seating in Maple Lodge campsite. The amount of hiding blockers has been adjusted in all the locations and difficulties. Camping lights, fairy lights, and the campfire light have been adjusted to stop sanity drain, like other lights. Ghosts now have a much lower chance to change preferred rooms on Professional and Nightmare. Granted, I do assume that this is in correlation with your sanity. Lowered the chance for ghosts to wander long distances. This would be particularly important, I would say, for your attic and your basement ghosts. Fog color, night vision, and ghost orbs have been adjusted to help gameplay visibility during foggy weather. Now to see how this works out. More science. There's just going to be a lot of science happening in our future, and I could not be more happy. Increase interaction rate for ghosts on nightmare difficulty to match professional difficulty. Optimized all weather conditions for better performance. Optimize trees and other foliage in Maple Lodge campsite for better performance. The clock ticking in white noise sounds now loop seamlessly. In VR, you will no longer grab the tent door when attempting to grab a nearby prop. Ghost events will no longer stop if you leave the room or get too far away from the ghost. I am very happy to see all of these changes. I have nothing but positive feedback from everything that I've read so far, so this looks awesome. All right, y'all. Moving forward to fixes. Last but not least on here, we have fixed several issues with tent collision, fixed several safe spots on Maple Lodge campsite, fixed several spots where the player could get stuck on Maple Lodge campsite, fixed a safe spot under the bed in the nursery on Edgefield Street House, fixed a bug where the Raiju's weakness wasn't working correctly, fixed a bug where you can teleport into the Tanglewood house through the yellow brickades. No key challenge. You were fun while you lasted. Fixed a bug where placing a sound sensor on the floor wouldn't show it on the map. Fixed a bug where placing a sound sensor on the floor wouldn't allow it to function correctly. Fixed a bug where dropping the candle could initiate a hunt from an Onryo. Fixed a bug where the ghost would be completely invisible instead of only casting shadows. That's a real nightmare mode. That's all I'm saying. I did not see that, but wow. Fixed a bug where other players' microphone volume would reset when returned to the lobby. Hallelujah. Love to see it. Fixed a bug where certain light switches wouldn't give fingerprints photo evidence. You'll love to see it. Fixed a bug where several showers weren't interactable. Fixed a bug where some shower had 2 shower heads. Well, the more you know. Fixed a bug where several bones wouldn't give bone photo evidence. Fixed a bug where asking the Ouija board multiple questions would make answers overlap. Fixed a bug when dropping the Ouija board in VR would stop it falling to the ground. Fixed a bug where hiding spots could still be blocked on Amateur. Oof. Fixed a bug where lights wouldn't reset their brightness after flickering. Fixed a bug where players could talk on the walkie-talkie when near a hunting ghost. Fixed a bug where ghosts could change preferred rooms to one on the opposite side of the location. And I'm like, unless you're in nightmare mode, I'm just waiting for that. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. I'm just kidding. That is all of the updates that I have to give for Nightmare, as well as the balance patch, and I'm stoked. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Again, if you don't mind giving it a thumbs up or down, as well as a comment. I'd really like to hear what you got to say. What would you like to see? What can I do to better improve? And yeah, I will be putting out some more videos I've played of some other indie games. Very excited to be sharing with y'all. Once again, I just want to say much love, many blessings, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.